Okay, now, if you remember our show back in Phoenix, we were trying to find the best seat in the house over there in the big stadium there in the desert. But we got an even better idea here. We have heard that in this room, 334, at the big hotel that's connected to the Rogers Center, we can get a front row seat to the races. Let's check it out.
But isn't this our room?
Yeah, it's Linda's room. It's our producer's room. It's our producer's room.
Look,
she doesn't know we're coming.
Hey,
Linda, we have a question real quick. We just got to answer something about the... Hey, what's going on, Linda? Hey, is this the room with the view of the track?
This is over here.
Sweet. All right, let's go. Let's check it out. This is for real. This is the real deal. This is a hotel room.
Can you see the track?
And the most amazing feature of all, you can truly see Monster Energy, AMA Supercross, and FIM World Championship live from your very hotel room here at the Renaissance in Toronto. This is awesome.
This is the only way to do it. I mean, this is not. You could actually probably be laying in the bed, maybe doing a little bit of office work, and look out. You can yell out the window, "Hey, Toronto! Monster Energy Supercross! Yeah!
Are you ready for Supercross?"
Don't fall out. We're up high.
Well, you're a stuntman. I know you can handle this type of thing. This is what's cool about this stadium, and I kind of thought when they built this place in 1989 that you'd see all the sports stadiums build the hotels right in, but it never really happened. This is the only place on our tour that you actually get a chance to do this, and that is enjoy the racing from the comfort of your own room. Now, comfortable it is up here, but when we look down on that track, it's very, very treacherous down on the floor.
Yeah, no, and if you look down there, that one section right there, you'll see the dirt. It's actually a little bit darker than the other sections, and you can see the ruts down there. And earlier we did a piece, Hugh and me went down, and, you know, this track tonight is going to be treacherous because of the fact that, you know, Timmy Ferry designed it, but I don't think he designed it in mind with this dirt that was going to be as soft as it is. And what happens is, you know, we're up here and the dirt's got snow and they bring it in, it starts to thaw out. Well, the water has nowhere to go. So it is going to be ruddy tonight, but it should be some good racing.
Yeah, that's what's going to be tough about it. And if you look at the track map, they even had to change a couple sections just because it would have been impossible to do all the rhythms that originally were built into this track. And like Chad Reed alluded to earlier with us, it's going to be more about the soil than who can jump what. Really, the ruts are going to really be the determining factor.
Yeah, and the thing about that also is you got to remember that it's a 20-lap main event. That track is going to be changing throughout the main event. You know, you might run a couple lines the first 2 or 3 laps, and then they have to change because the ruts get so deep that you end up catching a foot peg or something, pulling your leg off, so you got to change it. So, you know, at the end of the night, there could be feasibly 20 different lines on the approaches of all the triples, and they're getting down to some of the concrete after that first practice session we looked. They're down to concrete, so you got to really watch that. And the other thing that I know a lot of the tire manufacturers, because we're in Canada, they didn't take all their trucks, and they didn't think that they were going to be this soft of soil, so they're scrambling to get tires also.
Now, how about this? Tim Ferry designs the racetrack, and Tim Ferry, even though he hasn't raced the last 3 rounds of this tour, ends up with the fastest lap time of anyone in the final practice session. I just saw Timmy on the elevator because he has a room up here in the Renaissance as well. He said it has not been since Phoenix 2004 that he had the fastest lap times of anyone in practice. It's been 4 years since Timmy has been this close.
Yeah, and he actually went below the 59-second mark. Chad Reed, that first go-around, had a 59.1. Timmy Ferry drops underneath to the 58, the high 58s. And, you know, it could be, you know, he's been off. He's had a little bit of rest, you know. He missed 3 rounds with us. He looks good, and anything can happen, you know. And like you said, Chad Reed had a couple 7s the past round. So maybe this is the night Timmy Ferry wins.
Well, he told us when he saw Millsaps and Hill get their first wins this year that it kind of gave him hope that maybe this is the year for first-time winners, and, well, he would like to be the next one on that list. Now, that's a Supercross class. Of course, in a lights class, we really have no idea. It's not a points-paying race as far as the East or West divisions, so a lot of Canadian riders actually up here, but the Butler brothers did bring their team.
Yeah, they did. You know, Kyle Cunningham's up here. Kyle Keelan's up here also. You know, so there's a few Americans, but this gives the Canadians an opportunity. You know, I got to remember a lot of the young Canadians, you know, they haven't had a chance. We watched a little bit of the practice sessions out there with them, and there's snow outside, so they don't have a lot of track time, but it'll be good. I guarantee you they'll be sleeping in tomorrow, Sunday, after the main event tonight, because they'll be tired after that 15 laps here wrestling the lights bike around.
Well, yeah, this is a big floor and a big track, and with the ruts and the soil, it's really going to get slow. This might be our longest main event of the year. It's almost 1-minute lap times, even for the top riders.
Yeah, it will be a struggle for the lights guys. I mean, you know, like you said, and those lap times are under good conditions. You got to remember that the Dirt Works guys go out there in between the practices and kind of clean up some of the sections of the track there. But during that main event, they won't have time. The lap times are only going to get slower. That main event's only getting longer. I guarantee you about lap 16, 17, these guys are going to be saying, where's that white flag at?
Well, hey, we're going to sign off for this because there's a TV I want to watch. There's a bed we're going to lay in. There's probably a mini bar in here. I'm definitely going to take advantage of that.
I'm going to grab a shower, I think.
Absolutely. I'm going to the mini bar, and I'm going to build that one to Live Nation. Enjoy your show tonight. Of course, we'll be live with our webcast on supercrossonline.com tonight, and we'll have one more video once it's all over to wrap this show up from Toronto. And thanks for the room, Linda.